30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. They took it to 10. Hey. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit to hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game.
Where the bitch is at, nigga? Where the bitch at?
We're at Tootsie's.
I'm on Tootsie's on a second shoulder rub right now.
I know Drake ain't.
Nigga, you know who on the second floor?
Not Drake.
God damn, I just took a big ass shit.
Coach, the city of Seattle knows
great, it's fucking raining.
Music and of course rain, and we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of
playing Max, and it's fucking raining.
As you look inside
a
Wet and Wild CenturyLink field. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came
it just
out
means
of
that
the
was cooked
tunnel,
like a fumble.
and it was just absolutely definite.
Stephon Diggs won't be able to fucking stay upright.
So are we as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Bryson get Terry Rose.
Terry Rozier? Yeah, you can get him.
No, Terry Rose.
You want Jalen Rose? I'll give him to you.
I don't think that's the way to put some problems. As long as it comes with Molly Karen.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. He finds an opening past the 40.
Keep your ass moving, Dalvin Cook.
28-yard line.
Nah, nigga. Let me get Dalvin Cook
there right off the bat.
Nah, you got whatever
yards.
that bum is that keep getting hurt.
Welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
I don't know why the fuck. I like the 1 week I said something about him not being hurt. He got hurt that week, but he came back in. But he has not had any problems all year. Knock on.
Yeah, Melvin Gordon kept coming back too the first time he got fucking
backstabbed. The big
him.
play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That one's on Garrett Bradbury, the first center taken back in April's draft.
You know it.
Don't dance, just pull up the pants and do the rock away.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. The end result, 21 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he will
Touchdown,
score.
Dalvin Cook.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook is a touchdown of the year. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Damn, D-Boys won a game? Who the fuck lost to D-Boy?
And that makes the score 7-0.
May have been a sin.
The fuck doesn't happen around here? I need some answers, god damn it.
This is taken at his 4.
Boy.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Chiefs won like 3 games, actually. Daniel Boynton's the only team that's not won yet.
Yeah, so, no, everyone's like got 1 win. Everyone's like 1-10 or 1-11. I think this whoever the Bills dude is.
Yeah, that's Daniel Bullington.
Yeah, him and what you call it? Nigga from Detroit got the
2 worst records in the league.
Yep. Oh man.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Can't put it on the
now the young man was a Pro Bowl drafted rookie. It's Philip Lindsay.
That ball's hit and
he goes
straight
right there.
Straight. You can't put it on the
No, they weren't, and you know as well as
Possum eating a sweet there.
I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
They're usually loud and big.
So, okay, yes.
Come on, Yankees. Let's get ourselves a dub tonight, boys. Severino here throwing that gas in his first start back. So we're coming back and already letting niggas know he's going to reverse Garrett Cole, Justin Verlander already.
They snap it at 1.
Fuck Justin Verlander, tight ass fucking hands.
He will find the rookie from Ole Miss. That's DK Metcalf. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 19 yards the pickup there.
I don't know why
the chains.
Ooh.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
You don't want beds.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? I mean, let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stand in the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You're just coming out, spreading me out and running the ball.
He will do that if he thinks he can stop his pass.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
You do love the shotgun runs.
On second down, it's Coleman. And some room to work. 16 yards and first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
No.
Just wait on motherfucking Melvin fucking IR Gordon to get his ass back in 17 so he can not play until second week of playoffs.
He is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Might have covered one.
Philip Dorsett, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle, and we're tied at 7.
God damn, why is Yankee fucking freezing?
Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith.
Face mask.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Cook following the penalty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
Ooh, Aaron Judge at the
and with
back,
the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Put that on live.
I can't tell a lot.
That's all you Negroes do.
I'm offended. I'm offended by this racism.
Good, I'm glad. Really what I was going for. Just a finger.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Aaron Judge, you gotta hit that boy. Don't be swinging crazy like that left-handed dude from what's 35.
Don't be talking reckless now, DJ.
Oh, what? What you mean? You ain't talking reckless? Something that one dude that left you with 35. Don't nobody even scored.
Talking about the NL MVP.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, it's his goddamn fault. The bag.
14 yards and another first.
Well, you know what? I hope somebody fucking breaks goddamn Dodger's wrist next time. They go inside.
Behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
He'll snap the ball out of the goddamn park.
Because I was just talking with a coach
the other day,
and
he gonna fucking blow me out.
It's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. got to make completion step up and make those throws, and he did that.
Damn it, Judge.
On first down, Cook slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Real nigga right now.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Here we go now. Here we go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. These two teams all tied after one. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Keep your ass up, Irv Smith.
Of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, check, check. Check, check. Lucky.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Bailey's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning.
Keep an eye on them dogs.
But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, yeah, back official.
All right, God bless.
You're about to go eat them.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit.
Whoa!
Maintain that balance. Time to find out.
Niggas talking reckless.
Clay Kershaw washed up. Don't at me.
Niggas out here talking reckless.
We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all in the World Series. Pinstripes. That's all you need to see.
The first down run got 5. Here's actually, 2nd and 5.
The greatest sports franchise of all time.
To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, Dorsett.
Yeah.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
You hear that? 27-time world champion.
Yeah, well, Yale University has 28 national championships.
Well, they're the GOATs. In college sports.
Switch.
But they're not new.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman.
No,
he's going to have the
that's a
first
lie,
down yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
No, Severino wants somebody. Come on, man. It'll be RB.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Free bands.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Complete to Dorsett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On first down, Wilson. And the tight end, Dixon, left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Jesus Christ, how Tevin Coleman breaking all these tackles right now.
Down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Right there, 54 Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll run on first down. Lindsay.
It is just like running lane after running lane after giant fucking running lane. Just opens up every fucking play. I don't know why.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. I'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On second down now, it's Lindsay, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Huh? You got on all them clothes.
Hey, Mike, who it is? Mike 54. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Kill.
On first down, Lindsay. He will push his way down to about the 14. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
What, Chelsea?
And he'll get it here to the
10-yard
line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Mike 54. Cut. Shoot. The ref is singing. Good job right there.
Wilson now to throw on third down.
Let's go.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
And his kick is good. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get in the field goal range.
Looking for Thielen.
Oh, that's a pick. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
With a pick.
Did you see how the ball was in both of our hands?
40. You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game.
You should have.
Just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, really. But now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. No, I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson.
Oh, look.
Left side here, taken in by
DK Metcalf, won a touchdown. Well, I've lost this game.
Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Yeah.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra
point.
Bucked
on a turnover there.
Great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in.
It's like Thielen didn't even go up to try to catch the ball.
Special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
See if I can get in the field goal range.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And the result here, the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense.
I should have ran it.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This one fielded at the 5.
He's probably about to return his kick, too. Yep, he is.
Philip Dorsett by himself. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well,
still plenty of time left.
It was a good game while it lasted.
Starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter that everyone's
you get a turnover, give up a touchdown, and then
but I do know
give up a kickoff return.
Teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Shoulder against the boulder, baby.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Cousins.
Dude, come on. There's no way that a guy who had his back turned to the ball would break on it and make a play like that.
And it's 3rd down.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. but they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
On third down, Cousins.
I mean, who is he throwing? You see it, the ball that Kirk just threw? He sailed it. If he throws a bullet pass, he hits Diggs right in the fucking hand.
At the 41-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Jesus, fuck me, the entire ass. God damn. It's like, nah, let me just fucking throw that bitch way over your fucking head.
They go read option with Wilson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Put a house there.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
So I'm glad he didn't.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Michael Kendricks, man!
And he goes
or Eric Kendricks, whichever one you are. God, you're right there.
That one, a gain of 20
I seen the play coming.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Eric Kendricks, the Vikings' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
God damn it. I just don't understand why I can't stop the run anymore.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Third down and 6. Lady. Like 5-4. Silver. Zebra. 54.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Fumble! Let's go!
Fumble. And this belongs to the Vikings. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. If you got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, and at the same time under control.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throw left side on target to Thielen. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Do what? I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You go tight. Breaker on the up. You got tight right there.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And complete right side to Cook. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. The left side caught by Diggs. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Trying the power game with
Dude,
him.
that's not even what I ran.
Up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It'll go as no gain on the play,
the fullback
and now
dive,
they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Yeah, God, such a confusing play in that playbook.
This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will score. Touchdown,
Irv Smith.
Vikings. Irv Smith Jr. with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are back within a single score.
Come on now, we just need
They
to
got
turn over
the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17.
Sky kick this one.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense.
Are you
kidding? You have periods
Tyler, are you still watching this game?
Just for that, because
watch what his tight end does to my safety. Like, my safety doesn't even attempt to attack.
Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson.
What just happened?
3 touchdown passes now.
Literally what just happened?
They're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now the extra point.
Oh, man. I don't even know what's going on. Is this
And the lead is up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, Cook, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Cousins now from the 50.
Wow, I'm spamming X.
Give the sack to Barkevious Mingo, the former number 6 pick. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Kirk Cousins last year started all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just one fourth-quarter comeback like he's trying to do here.
Attaboy Thielen.
Down the middle of the field. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins.
God damn it, Cousins, get rid of the ball, kid.
Barkevious
Mingo. Damn it, I had Diggs on the seam route. No, Buckhead went hold on to the ball.
Defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
I get sacked on 4 consecutive plays. Nobody on my team knows how to win.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, what a dang. What a fucking game. I got to go for it. I haven't been able to stop his offense all game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Cousins on 4th down. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh, my God, Adam Thielen.
And this is, oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed.
Yes,
the time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't...
No, it's out.
Oh, my God. And then I fucking fumbled. And watch, Laquan Treadwell's so fucking slow, he won't be able to catch him.
He's at the 30. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, you got to love it sometimes.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle.
Oh, okay. DK Metcalf. Yeah, that makes sense.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will take this one in for the Seattle
That's a GG
touchdown.
from there.
Philip Lindsey, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that
throw the ball,
6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris.
Brings up 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 42-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Cousins. His throw incomplete.
Slips and falls.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Cousins.
That's big. Oh, my God, Laquan Treadwell.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. First down, here's Cousins.
Looks like I'm legit trying to throw the ball, but literally
Markevius Mingo in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that will be
I did a possession catch.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Oh, God damn. What a fucking ball game.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Cousins to throw for it on 4th.
Of course, I drop it in the end zone.
They had to go for it with such little
Stephon
time
Diggs is on the trading block.
And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Just dropping passes.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks
really need more wide receivers?
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
What? 280. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Bring it.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime,
interceptions where guys
obviously hit home.
Damn football.
I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.